1918. Old steam engine. There's an old one of those, they call them teardrop campers. That thing is old. Yeah, Hummer. I'd love to buy one of those and restore it. There's an old boat. (1904) Dunkel excursion boat. That almost looks like a, it's got the military color paint on it. Well, it's cool. And a Hummer. Yeah, this locomotive is a Sioux line. It's kind of cool. They have, must have came in a lot of times. Halteman Brothers, Ediswold, Wisconsin. Can't say I've ever been there. Look at those, they're solid rubber tires. Yep. These are some old machines that they had, years ago. That looks like an old early diesel engine. What does that say? CM diesel. This is a little railroad building. Yeah, I'm glad I came in here. This is awesome. Uh-oh. I'm thinking that might be an Amphicar. I'm not sure, but we'll come around to it. I said I want to go around the outside, the right side first. They got some oil can exhibits here, some old small cars, some old paint guns and hood ornaments and all this stuff on display. Here's another old Cadillac. This is a 1966. They're trying to see who can make the longest car at that time. General Electric refrigerators. 1931 Ford. There's a refrigerator on the back. Okay. This here, 1926 Chevrolet truck. It's got some wood doors on it and stuff. And then it's got, wood sides in the back. And a 1949 International. It's a nice looking grill on that. It's got some, it's a nice looking truck. And they actually have some old chains for something like this if you want to. They got some old like soda cases in the back. And there's a Woody. Yeah, that's interesting. I like that deep color. They keep these things nice and clean. It's a 1949 Ford. And this camper is a 1953 Wild Goose teardrop camper. There's a little bed. Okay. 1966 Oldsmobile Tornado. One of the big things they had there was they had front wheel drive on a Tornado. 64 Corvair. 1953 Nash Healy. These were well liked. I forgot who the guy was that wanted one of these. '65 Ford Mustang. There's an old AMC back there. And then we got, this is a Mustang 2 Gia. A buddy of mine had one of these. There's a nice Corvette, 62 Corvette. It's a nice shape. And we got the 1989 Corvette. This is it's called the C4. And 1989 Chevy Camaro. It's the IROC Z, I believe. I like the black with the black top roof. Okay, so now we're going to start here and go around the inside. This is a 1861 Rambler. 4-door. Black wall tires. That's a cool engine. A 74 Volkswagen Beetle. This is a Jeepster. This is from 1949. It's kind of nice. Pontiac 1973. This is a Ventura Custom. And then we got that Chrysler Imperial. This was Chrysler's kind of like challenge to the the Cadillac. Looks nice. It has a different style. Front end's kind of different, from 1962. And then this is an Ambassador from 1967. That's AMC, or American Motors Corporation. 1982 Cadillac. That says Seville. And then we got 1950 Oldsmobile. There it is. I talked about this. The Metropolitan. Austin Motor Car Company. You know, a friend of mine has one of those. There's an old tire changer. Okay. Plymouth Roadrunner from 1969. These were popular. Nice shape. That's convertible. 335 horsepower. This is the Javelin. And then they had the sport model was the AMX. There's 1971. And then this here is a Ford Thunderbird from 1964. It says Caliente. Mercury Comet Caliente. Those are nice. From 1964. There's a picture. It looks like Jay Leno. Alfa Romeo, 1958. They were big on technology, Alfa Romeo. The Europeans were kind of ahead of us in some ways. Not quite sure of this one here. It's a big one. And it is 57 Continental. It kind of looks like that other Continental that's here, but it's definitely different. A 1950 Kaiser. And a spark plug cleaner. Nowadays, everybody just replaces them. No, that's on there. And then a 51 Fraser. A little bench, you get a little tired walking around here. It's kind of an interesting engine. This is a 1965 Corsa, turbocharged, 6-cylinder engine. Aluminum block. Wonder what that one is. It's kind of cool though. Oh, I see. It has the fan on top, something like a Volkswagen or a Porsche, where they have that, you know, the air-cooled engines. And we're going to go around this here. This is a 51 Ford. Flames in the seats. 54 DeSoto. 54 Ford. And this is a Studebaker from 1950. It's interesting, Lark Studebaker, ABC cars, an old Shell oil pump. I didn't realize that. It looks almost like T-tops on that Javelin. There's the back seat of that. Flush installer for antifreeze. But I think we got a lot of the stuff up here. But it's awesome. You know, gotta love it. There's a Renault 1987. That's a smaller car. There's a 13 or 14 inch wheels or whatever.